What up, though, y'all? This is Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me post-workout. I don't know, I might hit up Meyer and grab some more of them steaks. I told y'all yesterday that I would go earlier in the day and see if I can get more of the steaks, because they didn't have many yesterday. We'll see. But let's get right into it. This one's more of a PSA than a full-blown topic video. I seen a woman. She was talking about how red pill ruined her relationship. No, red pill did not ruin your relationship. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a gal out there and your man started watching red pill stuff and then he kind of changed up, it's not that red pill ruined his relationship. And I'm not even a person who really supports red pill. However, there are some things about red pill that are kind of good for men to hear, see, and accept. And in many cases, the man discovers that he is dumping all his time, energy, and resources into a relationship, and he's not really getting any sort of reciprocation. He's not even getting appreciation out of it. So a lot of times women hate to hear men say, well, what are you bringing to the table? And why they hate hearing that so much is because they aren't bringing anything to the table. Many of these women out here, not all, but many of these women out here, they aren't bringing anything to the table except pre-owned vagina. They don't show any sort of appreciation for the things that you do. They act like it's your job as their boyfriend to cater to their every need. I've seen situations where you got dudes that work 60, 70, 80 hours a week and go home, and a woman still expects that man who been working like that to cater to them. So when they come across some of these red pill podcasters, not all of what they say is good to ingest, but if they listen to enough of it, they are going to hear some things, and they're going to compare them to their life and see similarities, and they're going to become dissatisfied. It's like taking that red pill. You see things for what they are rather than the lies. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of blue pill deception out there in the world. Happy wife, happy life. Just you guys know there's a lot of that stuff. I mean, you should step up and take care of another man's kid. A real man would do this, a real man would do that. Real men love this, real man. And that real man stuff, whenever you hear a woman start a sentence with a real man, it's about to be some total garbage that does nothing but benefit her. It doesn't benefit the man in any way, shape, or form. And a lot of times, guys hear all this stuff about what they should do, because there's an enormous burden of performance on men. They hear what guys should do this, guys should hear that, guys should provide this, guys should provide that. And that is true. Men should provide, men should protect, men should, do this and do that. But a lot of these women that are saying this stuff simply do not qualify for the type of guy that they desire. And many of them are dating a guy that honestly is out of their league, that has been convinced that he's less than what he really is. And then they hear a lot of this red pill stuff, and it's kind of an awakening that, hey, I deserve better than you. Men, you don't hear them say that all the time. You always hear women talking about they know their worth, they know their value, they deserve better, they deserve. But they absolutely hate when a man believes that and knows that about himself. They want a man that is a good-looking, tall, six-figure earning, in-shape guy that all these women desire, but is somehow oblivious to all those things that I just listed, and only wants them, and only wants to do for them, and only wants to take care of the deadbeat dudes that they were with before, his children and all that. It's just ridiculous. So when I hear things like this of a woman saying how red pill ruined her relationship, I just laugh, because red pill can't ruin your relationship. If you are a good woman to this man, there's no amount of red pill BS that he could hear that is going to make him drop you. It just doesn't work that way. If you are a good woman, because good women, men keep them. So if you are a good woman to a man, there is no way he is going to drop you because he's been listening to F and F. And I say F and F because they're who she mentioned specifically. No, there's no amount of stuff that either of those dudes could say, honestly. The other guy doesn't talk as much, but he does have some opinions. There's nothing that either one of those guys could say that would convince a guy to drop you if you've been a good woman to him, if you've added value to his life, if you're someone that he comes home, you're taking care of the home front. If you're working 20 hours a week and he's working 60 hours a week, there's no reason why he should come home to a messy home. There's no reason why he should come home to his bed not being made, his clothes being washed. No one's looking for a maid. They're looking for, just you to pull your weight some. You're not financially, because if you're working 20 hours and he's working 60 hours, clearly you're not paying any bills. If, maybe you're paying the phone bill or something like that. Maybe you're paying the cable bill, but you aren't really paying any serious bills. So if he's gone from the house like that, 60 to 80 hours, you're there. Why is it that, and it's a lot of these modern women, they're okay with this partnership crap until it's time for them to play their position and actually perform as a partner? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like the whole partner thing anyway. They're the ones that always tout this stuff, but I notice that when they're asked to perform what they're supposed to do as a partner in the relationship, they don't want to. They equate doing pink jobs to somehow, we're in the 50s, yada, yada, yada. Yet you want a guy that provides for you like those same guys from that time period. So you can't ask for a man of traditional values from that era, but you don't want to do your part like a woman does from that era. And this is it. Oftentimes, men, they're in that dynamic. They're in a relationship of some sort, be it a marriage, be it this is their fiance, they haven't gotten married yet, and they come to the realization that they've signed up for a bad deal, and they've kind of ignored it because everyone kind of coaxed them to go along with it. Speaking of red pill and relationships, I seen this thing, and this really isn't red pill related, but I seen a woman leave. She left the guy. This is one of those married reality shows. So, I mean, it could be scripted. I mean, who knows? But I think it's worth mentioning. She left the guy at the altar because his church was traditional when it came to gender ideology, and he really didn't have any opinions about BLM, and he really wasn't into the whole vaccine propaganda either. So here is a woman that left a guy at the altar because he wasn't some leftist lunatic. I mean, he dodged the bullet. Honestly, I don't know how he didn't see these red flags sooner. But if we can be honest here, he's the very type of guy that later on in life would have came across some red pill stuff and they would have given him that awakening. But he'd probably been in his late 30s, early 40s, and that's usually what leads to a guy having a midlife crisis. They just become very dissatisfied with where they are in life. They hate that they've spent all these years, the last couple decades of their life, doing for other people that just never show any appreciation for it. You're going into work every day, killing yourself, and you got a wife at home bitching at you about you didn't take out the garbage. Like that. Just ridiculous. But all right, I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.